Hi, folks, and welcome to today's show. This is ALoadofB.S with Brendan and Scotty. Brendan,
What's up?
Scotty. So, on today's podcast, folks, we are going to be looking at the summer blockbusters for 2026.
Yeah, there'll be some great stuff coming out now this summer, I think.
I agree.
Supergirl, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Avengers Doomsday is the end of the year, isn't it?
December.
December.
Yeah.
So, but for summer, we got a good build up. Supergirl coming out, Mortal Kombat,
Street Fighter as well.
Street Fighter.
I think there was one or two others that were due to come out, but I can't think of off the top of my head now at the moment.
Yeah, look, we got the tablet there. Open it up there. I think we have it up and going there now to see what's actually coming out.
Yeah. Hunger Games.
Hunger Games is coming out as well. Is that the newest one?
Yeah, that is
Awesome.
Survive Sunrise on the Reaping.
Awesome. So that's obviously that's a prequel.
Yeah, it's set 24 years before Katniss.
Ah, yes, this is the one where Hamish was doing it.
Yes,
His trainer in District 12. So that's going to be
I've seen a quick glimpse of it. I think there was a teaser trailer on
Yeah.
YouTube for that.
There was, yeah. Looks pretty good. Like I can't wait now to see how they're going to tell that story. That's going to be an interesting story.
Another one that's just been released, actually, that's just came into cinemas, is Wuthering Heights with Margot Robbie.
I'm not too sure what to make of this. I'm generally not too sure what to make of this because
Not the type of film I'd watch now, to be perfectly honest. It wouldn't be.
it's very raunch.
Very raunch from what I've heard. Very, very raunch.
Yeah, like
a bit excessive raunch.
Pride and Prejudice crossed with a bit of Nymphomaniac.
Maybe not as graphic.
Not as graphic, but
No.
with that
Intensity
of the raunch.
No, I've been reading online and people have said like that they prefer the older version. There was another couple of versions done before that as well, and they said it seems to be their characters are very dull. There's no life to them at all as such.
Yeah.
So,
but look, it's a new take of it. I suppose the director and actors and that are probably looking at it from a new perspective.
raunch.
Well, if the story is written that way originally, why not go with it?
Would you class it as an erotic novel though?
We
Would
don't
Pride
know.
and Prejudice be classed as an erotic novel,
No,
or just
God, no. Wow, no.
yeah?
That
I
is so far away.
I don't read those type of books.
Neither, but look, everybody knows Pride and Prejudice.
I know the name. I just don't know the concept of it.
I can tell you now, nowhere near erotic. It is your proper fall in love movie, romantic.
I feel sick already.
Original Notebook.
My expression there just explains it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Right, let's move on. Like,
next one.
Honestly, I can't see this taken off.
No,
I can't. It's just not in the genre where movies to me it seems to be at.
yeah,
Like putting something like this now, it's different. Maybe it will take off because it is different.
and it has the raunch.
Apart from that, now I think it's going to be something like 50 Shades of Grey if that's the case.
In a period timepiece.
Maybe that's what it's going to be like. A period timepiece of 50 Shades.
Yeah, but
We don't know.
We got 3 films of that. We're not going to get 3 films of this. Wuthering Heights Part 2 and 3, really? Even
Man.
further heights?
Man, you just anything's possible in the movie industry. You know this as well as I do. Anything is possible in the movie industry.
True. Moving on, anyways, we have one of my favorites, which I think is going to do very well, but it's 80s.
He-Man.
He-Man, or Masters of the Universe, as it is going to be titled. We
He-Man.
know it's
It is
He-Man, but
He-Man.
it is literally Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
That's what it's titled.
This looks awesome.
Actually, Jared Leto was covered up.
Look, I don't understand why he gets so much stick.
Cult?
No, not cult.
Bad actor?
He has been taking some very bad roles.
I would say bad direction more so, and bad screenplay.
No, he has taken some bad roles that he tried to make good. We shall not talk about Morbius.
It's morbing time.
We shall not talk about Morbius.
It is morbing time.
We shall not talk about Morbius.
But yeah, no. From what I've seen in the trailer, looks very played back to the '80s cartoon.
Yes.
Now, whether it plays up to the kind of campiness, a little bit, but it's gonna, from what I've read, it's gonna have the heart of the '80s cartoon.
Yes.
And people are like, oh well, Tila is supposed to be white, but it's Camila Mendes, and Man of Arms is supposed to be white, but it's Idris Elba.
That
No.
shit doesn't bother me.
No.
Right? You have to do
Whitewashing.
right by the character.
Exactly.
I don't give a flying hoot
Yeah.
what race, what color, what ethnicity you are.
Yeah.
If you do right by the character, you deserve that role.
Exactly.
They audition for the role. Clearly, the director, producers, and that said, "You're doing right."
And I think it's Stephen the Knight. He did the Bumblebee film, so and that just shows he has great love for 80s style because he did
Oh,
Bumblebee, which kind of G1. Well, the opening Cybertron scene was all
yeah.
G1 in inspired.
Yeah. Look, I can't wait to see He-Man. I generally can't wait to see He-Man. I think it's going to be an awesome kind of throw into the mix of the 80s revamped.
In Conan the Barbarian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if this takes off, this leads open now to a possible reboot of Flash Gordon.
Oh God.
Flash. No, but like, if you think about it, if He-Man takes off,
Yeah.
the characters are done well, the story's written well, because they're not changing the story.
A little bit, like if you go back, I'm not going to get into it now because I could spend all day talking about it. But I could literally. The history of He-Man is completely different from what we're going to see in the film.
Okay.
Like a lot of people, like, oh my God, it's back on Earth again, like it was with the 1987.
Yeah, but
one.
that's fine.
That was down to practical effects, and plus the budget wouldn't cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, that's good.
Yeah. He-Man grew up in Eternia, didn't grow up on Earth, never knew anything about his Earth heritage until later on in the cartoon.
Are they swapping that where he doesn't know anything about Eternia and
Yes.
grew up on Earth? Okay, so they're technically not changing the story; they're just kind of reversing the role.
Reversing the role. He grew up in Eternia for the first 10 years of his life, so he has. But in this storyline, from what I gather, he's been sent to Earth to protect himself from the civil war that's going on, basically between King Randor and Skeletor,
So
or Keldor, as he will be known as at the time.
Timu Superman.
No.
No. Right. So they're just switching the role up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Skeletor still the same
Yeah.
villain in it, same protagonist. He-Man's going to be the same hero in it. Like everybody is playing the same role that they're supposed to be playing.
Yeah.
There's nothing different apart from, all right, you're not growing up in Eternia, you're growing up in Earth.
Yeah.
Look, it's going to go. It's going to hit. And if this does well, it does leave it open for Flash Gordon, for any other 80s to kind of kick back off.
I'm hoping Mask.
It's a possibility, but we have to see how this comes out. You know, I can't wait to see He-Man. Look, I'd advise anybody that grew up watching this, go.
Or the Andy Young production that was on in 2000s. That was a good, nice retelling of it as well.
But go see He-Man. Definitely is going to be up there. Is definitely going to be up there as one of the big hitters for the summer. It's going to have the power.
It's going to have the power to do something. It's like Marmite. You're either going to love it or hate it.
Yes.
One or the other.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a balance or an in between with this. I think it's generally going to be, you're right, you either, this is an awesome movie, I can't wait for another one.
Yeah.
Or, God, that was awful.
It's like, oh, here comes another fancy Dungeons and Dragons type film that I didn't like, and end the story. Next on the list, we have
my favorite,
Supergirl.
No,
it's on the
We're
list.
not going Supergirl yet.
Scream 7.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh yes. I think that's something that we are both looking forward to.
Oh man, I cannot wait to see this. This has been one of the greatest relaunches and reboots of a franchise in a long time.
And they haven't teased a whole lot.
They have given nothing away.
Just who's in it. That's
we just know it's going to be a part of the tournament.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage is in it. We have introduced Baraka now. We've got Jade, Katana, Shao Kahn, Noob Saibot.
And surprisingly enough, Kano is still alive in this one.
They're re-bringing back Kano. Man,
I think he's not
just lost, isn't it?
Yeah, I think...
legend you are, man. Legend.
I think that is... He's part of the NetherRealm. Because he technically... Did he get killed or he just got stabbed in the eye?
He got killed, but look, it's Mortal Kombat. Characters do get brought back. It is going to be...
You forgot one other character. Quan Chi.
Yeah, they're introducing Quan Chi into it. This is going to be, I think, leading down the road of Deadly Alliance. Shang Tsung, Quan Chi versus Liu Kang.
I think we'll take elements of it.
Look, I love the fact that they relaunched this a few years ago for the simple fact of we got to see a new character Cole. We got to see the tournament, pre-tournament through someone that's never been through this, through their eyes. The heritage of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So that was a kind of opening. Now we got Johnny Cage. So I think Cole is he's going to be there, but he's not going to be the main.
No, it's Johnny Cage.
It's going to be Johnny Cage. Carl Urban as Johnny Cage as this washed up 80s action hero.
Yeah, he has the look.
It's not like, don't get me wrong, I would have loved to seen the WWE wrestler The Miz play Johnny Cage. Fucking diva, but would do the role justice. Carl Urban as this 80s washed up drunkard.
I get my impression that Ryan Reynolds had the look for a younger Johnny Cage.
I love Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Done brilliantly for Deadpool, right? But if you look at every movie he's done,
same character.
It's the same character. Yeah. Right? He is Deadpool. He is never going to be anything else. It's like Hugh Jackman with Wolverine. He is Wolverine.
Till he's 90.
Till you're 90. Exactly. That's just the way that's going to be.
Yeah.
Right? With Mortal Kombat, these are all young, up-and-coming actors. The only kind of big name is Carl Urban. Martin Ford and Shao Kahn. Like, monster. Absolute monster. Even his whole attire that they're showing of it just looks...
It screams Emperor.
I can see why they pushed it back for the IMAX.
Yeah, right. I want to see it in its glory.
Exactly. This also greenlit then for the Street Fighter movie.
Yeah.
Because without Mortal Kombat doing what it's doing, I don't think we'd get the video game adaptations of stuff.
And if you really want to see what form Martin Ford is really like, check out Bike of 4 Undisputed. He is an absolute beast. For the man of his size to move as fast as he does. Now, all credit to Scott Adkins. I like Scott Adkins. I think he's out there, but yeah, to see him move against Scott Adkins, like he's just as fast, if not stronger.
Absolutely. No, but like Mortal Kombat 2,
yeah,
to me, underrated,
but will hit big.
Will not hit the #1 box office, I don't think, but will do very well opening weekend.
Yeah,
just for the kid that all the millennials are that understand the history of Mortal Kombat, we want to go see basic, just kick the crap out of somebody, blood, guts, fatality. We just want to see that.
Get the odd animality.
I don't know if they'll bring it into it,
but they kind of did with the first one when Liu Kang got down the fire dragon, and
no, that was just his power. Like it,
really?
it to me, that was a little teaser of animality.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes. Like they're bringing back characters. Joss Lawson as Kato to me is just like
he made the film.
He made Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
Right. Ludi Lin as Liu Kang, I think, is an absolute amazing choice. Yeah. Amazing choice. The young actor that plays Cole,
Louis Tan,
very good.
He was in Karate Kid. He was the
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, in Cobra Kai.
Cobra
Sorry,
Kai.
That's it. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. Very, very good actor. Very underrated. I think this, to have him still in it and playing his role as a descendant of Scorpion, I think is very good.
But now he's accustomed to the Mortal Kombat and what it's about.
If they start bringing out the games, if they introduce him to it, I think that'd be very cool. You know, you've created a new character for the movies. Why not introduce him into the gaming franchise?
Yeah,
Know?
exactly.
But where do we put him now? Because it's already still going ahead. Yeah. So where do you put him now? So I think
further installments down the road. Maybe.
I think it would have to be down the road on further installments.
Yeah. So right, the next one that we're kind of looking forward to, I'm a bit iffy with this one, is Street Fighter.
Andrew Schultz is pushing this movie
so hard.
So hard.
So hard.
I give him nothing but love for the fact that he is pushing this as going to be better than Mortal Kombat. I think it's going to be a mindless fighting movie. Yeah,
which is exactly what Street Fighter is.
There's very rarely a story to it.
There was never a story to it. The animated movie had a story to it. This looks like it's, as you said, minus one. It's like, okay, I'm going to beat that. That's it.
Cody Rhodes as
Guile. The hair, man, the hair.
At least they are doing the characters right. Look like the characters. The moves from the trailer that we saw are like the characters. Mm-hmm. The only thing I am very disappointed in, they do not have Sagat.
I'm betting cameo.
Who are they going to get to play this monstrosity of a Muay Thai fighter?
Who knows? But I'd say cameo.
Do you remember the actor that was in Kickboxer? That played the Muay Thai fighter to kill Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother? Like
the big guy. Yeah, he's dead.
I know he's dead. But you need someone of his stature.
I'm sure they can find someone.
You know, that can play Sagat.
But they could CGI Tony Jaa with like long legs.
No.
They could.
I like Tony Jaa. Very good, but he is not Sagat. You need
No.
that.
You need the tall.
You need a monster. You need an absolute monster to play Sagat because he is. Well, before Bison, he was the leader of the Shadow Law. Big protagonist and villain against Ryu, who is technically the main actor.
I just thought of something there, and it's a bit effed up. But could you imagine if it was Martin Ford? Because he has the build.
But the man has zero Muay Thai skills. Come on.
Biker?
Come
he
on.
can fight?
I'm not going to dispute that fact that he can't fight.
Can't he train for a couple of moves and just showcase him? As I said, cameo, and that gives him time then, if they do Street Fighter 2, that he comes back then as...
Look, it wouldn't be a bad choice. It wouldn't, because he has the size.
Yeah.
Right? He has the intensity, but you want to put him
Castle.
into both. Like, no, I would rather him stay Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
And hold the Mortal Kombat franchise.
Wishful
and
thinking. Wishful thinking.
Bags and bags and bags of money can convince anybody.
Especially if it's Marvel cash.
Bags of money can convince anybody.
Yeah.
But like, we have Roman Reigns as Akuma in this movie.
And we have Jason Momoa as Blanca.
Which looks absolutely amazing as Blanca. He does. He looks so good. Who was the actor that played Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad?
I can't pronounce his name. It's David Dashmalan, I think it is.
He is Bison.
He's Bison, but he has that
aura. He's never going to be as good as Raul
Julia.
Yeah.
No.
That man, King, rest in peace.
He's got that kind of regal look about it, or the way he's playing. From what I've seen in the trailer, he's a commanding presence. Like, he's like,
yeah,
I look down on you. You're an ant.
Yeah. Now, will he have the powers that Bison had?
The psycho powers.
That's yet to be seen. We haven't seen really anything of Bison in the trailer. We have only seen Guile do his owl
flash kick,
his somersault kick. We've seen Ryu and Ken do a couple of moves.
We've seen no fireball.
We've seen no Hadoukens, no
Sonic
Shurikens, no Sonic Booms. We haven't really seen Blanca in the trailer.
No, and we don't know if he's going to be...
Is he going to fight Zangief like they done in the animation?
Is he going to be electric?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, it's going to be a good movie.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz pushing the hell out of it, which I love for the fact he's pushing it so much, especially at the Game Awards where he brought kind of the entire cast of Street Fighter up.
I think it's going to be down to the audience. I think you could be either one or the other, or you like both. So I think both films will do well.
Yeah.
But I think Mortal Kombat might just edge it out because they've already got the first one out.
No, I don't believe that.
No?
No.
They've established the fan base as such, or an audience base?
Look, fan base is always there for Street Fighter because of the arcade games.
Yeah.
Same with Mortal Kombat. Fan base is there. The reboot of Mortal Kombat generated all the characters again. As something different. We introduced a new character called. Who's the new character in Street Fighter? Nobody. They all have been in the gaming world of Street Fighter. All these characters have all been in it. So it's going to be interesting to see how to do this. They still haven't even given kind of the story of Street Fighter yet.
But as you said, it could be just mindless violence walking through. You see the clip in the trailer with Ken destroying the car.
Yeah, which, to me, that is such a nod to the bonus level of the game, which is very good. I loved it. I loved it. It was done so well. We're moving on now.
Yeah, because we could stay all day talking about this. Yes. Next one we have up is Supergirl. Again, I'm watching it because Jason Momoa was in it as Lobo, a role he was born to play.
He is Lobo. You know, like it's
not taken away from Aquaman.
Same as Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
Same as Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. This is Jason Momoa's character.
Mm-hmm.
He is Lobo.
Yeah,
he does look very good. He does. He looks very, very good as Lobo. I don't know why he introduced Lobo in though with Supergirl.
Well, he's an intergalactic bounty hunter.
Yeah,
so
but why introduce her? Why introduce such a heavy hitter of a character?
Possible spin-off, maybe after the film, but just to get him introduced.
But the Supergirl, I would understand if they done it, say, with a Green Lantern or another Superman that they done it down that way. I'm not taking away from Supergirl. I think the actress that's playing her is going to be fantastic. I think the movie is going to be very good. I just don't understand why he brings such a heavy hitter like Lobo. If you think about it from the comics, he is a big, big deal.
Yeah, he's got his own run, like.
Exactly. So why introduce him to Supergirl? Because this is going to sound bad, and it's not intended to sound as bad as it's going to come out. Supergirl is not really thought of when you think of DCU. You don't think Supergirl.
You think the Trinity.
You think Superman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
Yeah.
Your standard six.
I'm gonna interrupt you there very briefly. The reason why Lobo is coming into this is because they're adapting a particular storyline from the Supergirl comics, and he was part. I think he was part of that particular storyline, so that's why they're introducing him into this film.
Okay, so they're going down a different route of the comics where the two of them were crossed over.
It was later on in the series, as far as I know. But
and who's directing it? Is it James Gunn that's still directing it, or is he just in charge of DCU?
He's in charge of DCU. I know he directed Superman, but I think it's the guy that directed the Flash film, which yeah. I think I'd have to check that up. Give me 1 second. But if it is him,
we are fucked.
That is quite true. No, director Craig Gillespie. No, completely different. Not Fuschetti, the man that directed the Flash. Right. So we're okay.
We're good.
We're good.
We're good. We should not talk. No wonder if Ezra Miller was thrown into the one with George Clooney. No one wants to talk about that.
No. Next on the list is one I'm not going to see at all because I have no interest. I lost interest after the third film, and that's Scream 7.
This is just...
It's franchise killer time.
God, it is just about the money now.
Yeah.
It's the same characters. Matthew Lillard, though, is making a comeback in it. That's why people want to see it. He is making a comeback.
He was dead in the first one.
That's why Matthew Lillard is coming back in it, which I love. Shaggy is back in Scream 7.
We have Moana.
Live action
with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as
Maui. Wahoo! Look, it's going to appeal.
Yeah.
It's going to appeal to kids.
Yeah.
It's a proper Disney movie. It's done so well animation wise. I remember my kids watching it. Like,
I sang on to the songs in the car with my daughter. So,
you mean you butchered the songs? You attempted to sing.
Yeah. Well,
look, it's going to generate money. It's going to be like Frozen. It's going to do it. It will, if this takes off as well as the animation, they will follow with the second one.
We'll get a second one.
You know, look, we'll see how it goes. That's all we can do.
Next on the list is Star Wars: The Mandalorian and Grogu. Yes.
Just it is just going to be what everybody wants. Instead of weekly episodes, and going, oh my god, what's going on?
It's basically a sci-fi western. That's what The Mandalorian was originally. A gunslinger coming into town, solving people's problems.
Not a Jedi.
Yeah.
He's not a Jedi, which is what I love, right? Don't get me wrong. I love the Star Wars franchise, except for the last 3 movies.
We won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. You will forget. You will forget.
Yes. I will think I'm hoping this is going to kind of rejuvenate the Star Wars franchise that Disney has so rightly fucked up.
Especially with things we can't talk about. They really screwed the pooch on that one.
They screwed it a lot. Yeah. Look, I'm all for business end of it and, acquiring companies and all that. Because it has to be done. That's how business operates, right?
The first 6 films were grand. That was the Skywalker legacy, done and dusted.
I was quite happy that they were introducing new characters. I thought it was done very well.
Yeah.
Okay, we're having a new batch of Jedis and the Siths and everything. I was like, okay, cool. Well, let's see where we go with the saber fights. Compared to what you saw with Ewan McGregor and
Liam Neeson, Park, what's his name?
Hayden Christensen and that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like that was mastery.
You can thank Nick Gillard. He was the sword choreographer for all of them.
Pure mastery of how that was done and how it was captured by the DPs. Right? Absolutely phenomenal. And then you look at episode 7, 8, 9, you're like,
it's more savage.
It was so slow. It was so slow, so boring.
Broad swings.
Yeah, now, granted, they weren't Jedi masters. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll jump on board with that. I'll bite it.
I won't take it.
But you could have done a lot better on the saber fights.
I think that's what they were trying to go for, was the fact that they're raw and untalented.
Okay.
That
But you look at the Mandalorian TV
Yeah.
show when Luke Skywalker came into it, because it was Mark Hamill,
yeah,
right?
de-aged.
Which nobody knew it was Mark Hamill until the door opened up and you can see the actors on the face going, "It's Mark Hamill."
Yeah, and
How he moved in the hallway
yeah,
is exactly how a Jedi is supposed to be.
calculated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you get Rey and Kylo. You're looking at it going, ha.
Kids just throwing their toys out of the pan.
Exactly. Exactly. I would have loved the fact if they had let her go to the dark side completely.
We got a tease of that in
We
the
got a tease.
second one, but
I would love to see her let her go down that route.
and
at
let
least
Kylo have his redemption arc and come back.
No,
We
fuck
got that
no,
at the end,
no.
anyways.
Let the two of them actually rule the Sith,
Interesting theory.
and let Luke come back to trade the future Jedi as like a Yoda.
Sadly, then we never got that.
I know, but like that.
We got I'm Rey Skywalker, and I'm really Rey Palpatine. So bad. Right, next we're because we just drown in misery in this. We're sorry, folks. We will just literally drown in misery over those three films. Rian Johnson, do so. I think okay. We have Avengers Doomsday, and we have
That's end of year.
End of year. We have Spider-Man Brand New Day.
That's summer.
That is coming out July. Expected July 31st.
So this is going to be Tom Holland,
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire, possibly Andrew Garfield
What is confirmed though is Sadie Sink
as Spider-Gwen.
we don't know yet. Her
Okay.
actual she's in it. She's cast.
Okay, so if we are getting that, are we getting Miles Morales?
That I don't know, but I will give you one better. We are getting Mark Ruffalo. Well,
Right.
and we're getting John Bernthal.
Punisher.
Punisher.
Wow.
Now it won't be as graphic as the TV show because obviously it's Spider-Man, and they want to be able to appeal. But he will have a part to play in the story.
Okay.
Sadie Sink is coming in as a character. Now, as you said, it could be Spider-Gwen, but she's got red hair, so people are thinking MJ, or an introduction to the mutants, Jean Grey.
Which would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be good. I would like that. I think that would be very interesting.
Yeah.
I would. But we need to have Miles Morales. I think we need to have Miles Morales before we have the introduction for
Mutants. No, mutants came before Miles Morales, man. I'm sorry.
But how much of a fan base Miles Morales has now?
Yeah.
You know, like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Like he was loved.
He was loved,
like,
and still is.
I 100% would rather see Miles Morales introduced in Brand New Day to work with Tom Holland as another Peter Parker.
Probably will come in the third act, I'd say, towards the end.
And have them go first before we get the mutants integrated in.
We are getting Scorpion in this one.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
that is.
Are we going to get Venom?
I know the piece was left in the bar from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are we going to get Venom?
I don't know.
And will it be Tom Hardy?
No, actually, we won't get Venom until. Guess this is my theory because it happened in the comic books. We won't get Venom or the black costume Spider-Man, proper black costume Spider-Man, symbiote Spider-Man, till Secret Wars.
That is a possibility.
That's where he got the costume in the comic books. So
who's going to don it? Is it going to be a Tobey Maguire coming into it like from another universe? Is it going to be Andrew Garfield? Is it going to be Miles Morales? Is it going to be Tom Holland?
For Secret Wars, the film, it's going to be Tom Holland.
You think?
Yeah, I'd stake it. I'd put a bet on that one. That it's going to be Tom Holland.
But that is out July.
The Spider-Man Brand New Day is out July. Yeah, end of July.
My predictions for that is going to top the summer blockbuster. It is Marvel. They've very rarely faltered on movies. Even the ones they've released that have been so bad.
I was just going to say.
They have
Spider-Man hasn't failed so far.
No. Tom Holland is a great actor as Spider-Man. He is. He's very good.
Yeah.
I do believe it's going to top. I think this is going to be number one at the box office.
Do let us know what you think is going to be number one.
Yeah. I generally believe it's going to be Spider-Man Brand New Day.
From our list of what we've talked about, and you can research it yourself, Let us know in the comments what
And
you think.
if you're wrong, we don't want to hear it.
No, not really. Not interested. Not really. We're only here. We're not film critics. We're just two guys that just like films, and we're just giving what we think is going to make.
Yeah, well, it's Marvel money.
Right, the top 3 films then for the summer. Oh, the fuck was that?
You reckon the set?
Hold on.
No, you're okay. Don't worry about it. It's only Game of Thrones. He fell from the wall.
Yeah.
Number 1 to top the box office. Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Second in line.
Okay, yeah, we go with your 3. Sorry.
Second in line. Supergirl. I generally think. And number 3, Mortal Kombat 2.
Right. Yeah. No, they're solid 3.
Right.
No.
That is my top 3. Spider-Man, Supergirl, Mortal Kombat.
I'm not too far off what you're thinking, but for number 1, I think it's gonna be the Mando. And
Oh,
Grogu.
wow. Talk about coming out with
Swinging.
way out of center field there.
The Mando and Grogu, then Spider-Man, and then it's a toss-up between Supergirl and Mortal Kombat.
So Mando number 1.
I think Mando would be kind of up there because it'll appeal to kids and
Ooh, but Spider-Man appeals to kids and adults.
so does Moana. More kids than thing, but kids sell seats as well.
Don't ever say something like that again.
What?
Moana's going to beat Mandalorian or Spider-Man. Get the fuck, will you? Get the fuck.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell. You will tell us.
Get the fuck. Moana beating out Spider-Man and Mandalorian.
Don't go see Moana.
No way.
No, but it will be up there. Because they're all being released at different dates, so they will top the box office for those weeks that they open. I think.
I don't. Well, look. I don't think it comes down to okay. That's the only big movie out this weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be number 1. It comes down to how much they sell.
Yeah.
Right?
Overall, it's the overall box office that we're looking
exactly.
at, and that's after a cinema run, and that's
It's usually after cinema run.
yeah.
Right?
So you're looking at the end of summer.
End of summer that we'll know who is number 1. And like I said, I think it's going to be Spider-Man. You think it's going to be Mando. Let us know in the comments. And if it's something completely different, let us know. Please. Like if there's something that you think that is
Wrong.
guys, you're so wrong, this is not going to happen, this was going to happen. Put in the comments, let us know. We'll get back.
Just another surprise hit. For all we know, it could be Street Fighter. Look, they're all big franchise kind of films that are coming out.
Gaming world is a big universe.
And
It
a
is
lot
big
of fans.
universe. Yeah.
A lot more than film fans. And before we go, one film I'm looking forward to that isn't out this summer yet, but won't be out this summer. It'll be 2027, I think it is. Highlander.
Henry Cavill, Dave Bautista.
Mm-hmm.
There has been some snippets on TikTok and other social media sites of them. They look badass, especially Bautista.
Yeah, looks more priest than, but that could be part of the role because I was reading a snippet. They've gotten rid of in the old one with Clancy Brown. He had the paper clips holding his neck, gone away with. So they're going to be doing something different, but he's still going to be just as terrifying, if not more terrifying than.
Yes, I think it's going to be good. But please, Henry Cavill, please come back to The Witcher. Please.
Henry's not coming back to The Witcher, man.
Please.
He's not coming back. He's not coming back. He's got Voltron. He's got Warhammer.
Fuck you, Leaves Hemsworth.
I love you, Liam. You were good in Hunger Games.
Questionable.
That pissed never clean.
But yeah, look, Highlander. That is going to be one for the future.
They are keeping the Queen songs, the ones that were in the original.
Awesome.
So we are going to have Princess of the Universe, Who Wants to Live Forever, One Goal, and there was one from the third film, but it's a kind of Scottish Bonnie May, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a very Scottish. It has bagpipes in it.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So they're kind of keeping the core of it, but they're bringing elements of the film and the TV series into it. So I wouldn't be surprised.
It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with this.
I wouldn't be surprised if this version of Connor McLeod is actually going to be called Connor Duncan McLeod.
Yeah. Only time will tell. Only time will tell when they start releasing trailers of it.
Yeah.
And seeing what possibility that they're going
Good
to
cast though. Good casting because they have Henry Cavill obviously.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
They have Jeremy Irons. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they got Jeremy Irons.
That's bigger than Cavill and Batista.
Russell Crowe.
Wow, they really went all out with the
Russell Crowe is playing Ramirez, his mentor.
That is serious casting right there.
Now, with Jeremy Iron, I don't know what his role is yet. He could be another Immortal. He could be a Watcher, as from the TV show. I don't know.
That's a serious cast, though. That's a heavy hitting cast.
I can't remember who the female lead. I can't see who's playing Heather or who the female kind of love interest is in this one. I have to look it up again and see.
I'll be interested to see how it goes. But yeah, no, that's going to be
interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. But time will tell.
That's it. Time will tell. But we'll see.
And speaking of time, I think that is us.
That is us.
So
for now.
So folks, tune in the next time, and we'll actually go into a more proper review. Next time we'll pick a film and we will actually review it. Or if there's something you want us to have our thoughts about on, leave it in the comments.
Definitely, guys. Look, this is Scotty.
That's Brendan.
This has been a load of BS. See you next time.
Goodbye.